What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on Bittorrent, which has hit a huge green candlestick and is one of the top gainers in the last 24 hours, and it has gained just about 18%. Literally happened over the last couple of hours here and it's still ongoing. So where is Bittorrent heading to next? And as you guys can see, this is its current value. So is now the time to buy it? Is it too late? Or if you're on a profit, is it time to sell it and take out your profit? Or is it simply time to hold on to it? That's what we're going to be going through in today's video, looking at its prediction over the short term and over the long term in 2024. How high and how low can the crypto go? And mainly focusing on, is this a crypto to be investing into? But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this and I'm going to bring out the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So as you guys can see, we are looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, giving us the average value of Bittorrent, which is here in purple, and the value of Bittorrent is also very close and in the back here in green, meaning it's pretty much on target and performing like it's meant to. However, as you guys can see, over the week it has been performing below the SMA indicator, which was not a good sign. However, right now it has pumped back up back to where it's meant to be. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart, we do have the blue and the orange line looking quite bullish, heading towards a positive direction. And yes, it is looking quite steep as well, meaning this is not as realistic as it seems. Reason is looking so steep is because of the major pump that's been taking place over the last few hours. The graph thinks the crypto is going to keep pumping in that direction and at that pace. However, that is not the case. So over the next 12 to 14 hours, in the early hours of tomorrow to tomorrow midday, I'm expecting Bittorrent to have taken a little step back in value, trading at a slightly lower value than where it is at the moment, is what I'm expecting. Reason being is it is likely to pump up higher than where it is at the moment over the next couple of hours, hitting green candles before it realizes it's a little bit too overvalued and starts to hit red candles, potentially dropping down at a lower value than where it is at the moment. So do expect more pumps and then followed by red candles in the early hours of tomorrow, making it drop back down in value. Now, moving on to the hourly chart over the next couple of days, what can we see here? Exact same. The blue and the orange line are still looking quite steep, heading towards the bullish direction, looking very positive. So once again, this is again not realistic. Exact same reason as the previous chart. So over the next 7 to 8 days, towards the end of next week, Bittorrent should essentially have dropped back down once again in value. And again, I'm not saying it's not going to pump at all. It is likely to hit more green days as well over the coming week. However, I'm expecting the red days to overtake the green days, which should result in an overall minimal drop in value from Bittorrent over the coming week or so. And again guys, it is going to be quite volatile, and of course we have the Bitcoin halving coming up in April, but I'm just talking about the coming week. So let's move on to the daily chart and focus over the next 6 to 8 weeks guys. The orange line has clearly taken a U-turn here. It's looking quite bearish but looking quite steep but going in the opposite direction, which is negative. So this is again not realistic due to how steep it's looking. And the blue line is looking bullish, heading towards a positive direction. So what we have here is two lines going the opposite direction to each other. So over the next 6 to 8 weeks, mid to late May 2024, I'm expecting Bittorrent to be trading at a slightly higher value than where it is at the moment. Heading past this price value here is what I'm expecting. However, as I mentioned earlier, the Bitcoin halving should have an impact not just on Bittorrent but the crypto market in general, which I will keep you guys updated on as well as much as I can. Once I get more data and analysis done, there will be a separate video focusing on the Bitcoin halving. So if you guys are looking forward to that, make sure you stay subscribed and turn on the bell notifications to get notified every time I upload. So again, over the next 2 months, as I mentioned, I'm expecting an overall increase in value. Even though, yes, we are going to see odd red days here and there in between, the overall outcome seems to be more on the positive side. But if there are any major changes to this, I will keep you guys updated as well. So let's bring on the Fibonacci scale. Now this is quite interesting. As you guys can see, we did break down into the blue zone from the top tier level earlier on in March, so about a week ago, and then drop back down into the lower level here, and right now we are pumping back up into the top tier level. As you guys can see, however, it is likely to fluctuate around its current price range, drop back down into the blue zone over the coming day or two, and then potentially break back up into the top tier level over the coming week. And of course, April, May, we should see a pump up even higher up into the top tier level here, depending on how it performs. But so far, it is looking quite good for BitTorrent over the long term. But for those of you guys who are short-term traders, make sure your risk management is on point. So heading into the CoinMarketCap website, the trading volume has gone up over 65% in the last 24 hours, making it $94 million in trading, which is again a huge increase in trading. Reason is quite obvious. The crypto has pumped up quite a bit over the last couple of hours, so we are seeing a lot more people trading the crypto from both buyers and sellers point of view, which in return is also helping the value of BitTorrent pump up higher. Over the week, 11%. As you guys know, the crypto market has not been performing too well over the last week, with major drops, especially with Bitcoin, which has had a major negative impact in the crypto market. As you guys can see here, monthly chart, it has pumped up 47%. However, since hitting an all-time high for this year on the 5th of March, it has taken quite a major drop, which is still ongoing right now, but it is slowly starting to recover, which should be done by around April, May, as I mentioned earlier on in the video. So I've seen a comment on my previous BitTorrent video saying BitTorrent is likely to get rid of 2 zeros this year, which should result in the value of Bit becoming 0.0001 cent, which I do not agree with one bit, because for it to do that, it will require a major increase in value, which I am not expecting from BitTorrent anytime soon, not even over the next year or two. But let me know in the comment section down below, how many zeros are you guys expecting BitTorrent to add or to get rid of in 2024? Comment down below, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it is free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.